Intro the video then.
Oh, I thought you were doing it and then you just walked off.
Say hello to everybody.
Give me a chance. He's in such a rush. Welcome to the channel. We have had a day of sanding and polishing. Yes, we're both very dirty, grufty.
We've done a lot of polishing though. There's some examples.
Yeah, fetch some of the stuff we've done. Let's make us feel better.
There's a shiny thing.
Shiny thing. So we've done the rear mudguard. This is all prepped, sanded, polished, mudguard. And both of our lower fork legs are now sanded and polished.
Here's the culprit.
Well, yeah, both of them. And where's the circle bit?
The circle bit.
Yeah, so they got done. And
they will all want cleaning again, won't they?
The circle. Well, yeah, they will want cleaning again, but they've had one go initially. Here you go.
So all that is out of the way.
So you got the polishing machine set up here, which we've sat at all day, haven't we?
Which I nearly set myself on fire with this morning.
You did nearly set yourself on fire. You tripped all the electrics, didn't you? And had to put a new wire on it.
I did.
Because the other end of the polishing machine has a grinding disc, and you cut straight through the wire.
I did.
It went bang pop. Made a
Shorted
smell.
everything out. Yeah, lots of smell. But
my front mudguard has a dent.
Yes, he's from some surplus stock. It's not new from the shop, even though it turned out.
Nothing for this bike is new from a shop.
No, that rear mudguard was new from the shop, but that's been an absolute nightmare to polish, hasn't it? So
yeah.
Hopefully this will be a bit nicer, but there are some dents to get out. So what we're going to do, actually you're going to do this. Put a little blob of that on your finger, a tiny blob. I'll do. Right, smear that kind of there-ish in the area. And that's just going to be a colour indicator, okay?
Okay.
So what you want to do,
fire
from underneath, in that region.
Oh, look at that.
What we're doing is we're taking a dent out, basically. All we're doing here is annealing the aluminium, make it a little bit softer.
Yeah.
And we have to be very careful how much we hit it. So once it goes black and then it disappears, let it go. Done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So aluminium's soft anyway.
Right.
Hopefully people can see this, but we've got quite a dent here. We're probably only going to use about this much of this mudguard, to be fair, aren't we?
Well, we don't know yet.
We don't know yet because I'm not the boss. But you can see a dent from there, so we'll let this cool down because it is quite sizzly. You see your...
Yeah.
There. So what we're going to do, hopefully, all being well, with the ball end of this hammer, just tap there, nice and gentle.
Now.
No, let it cool down first. Like we've started a video and we're ending a video very quickly, but we are going to be coming back tomorrow for more of this fun.
We're going to be back every day for the foreseeable because...
What have you just learned to do?
What have I just learned to do? I have just learned that I don't hit where you put dots.
Yes.
I hit next to them.
No.
But yeah, we have just taken the dents out and we've been polishing, sanding and polishing, and we are very grufty because it covers your hands and then you forget and you touch your face, and when you use the polishing machine it all gruffs up in your face.
Yes.
It's delightful jobs these are, but they do feel productive jobs because you end up with shiny spots. You feel like you're moving forward.
It's something you've saved though.
It is.
Yeah. Another piece in the scrap pile, so.
This was really quite dirty when
I'm so glad you
started.
cleaned the writing off the inside.
Well, yes, you had spicy language on the inside.
Yes, well, my friend was very offensive because I acquired it.
But yeah, we have just had a day prepping and polishing.
Yeah, So it wouldn't be very fun to film anyway.
No, it wouldn't.
But
But it has been fun to do. I found it
Yeah.
really quite therapeutic today. More so than yesterday. Yesterday was a lot of sanding, and that's very painful for your fingers and just, again, not a great job. Oh, and you did, but these guys haven't seen. Wait. So whilst I was sanding, you finished making all the pieces and you TIG welded. Is this TIG welded, tack welded?
both.
Tick and tag welded. I quite like this box.
Tic tac.
Tick tag welded all of the inside. So whilst I am at work tomorrow, you're going to have the peace and quiet to weld, because you've booked the day off, to weld this, and then we can go and get the paint and start treating it.
Yeah, we need to do the tank treatment. We need to drill the holes for the taps.
And get it ready. Oh, they've turned up, haven't they? We've got
Yeah.
them. So yeah, still a lot of prep work. We ummed and ahed about starting to build things together, because with the frame is back. So we got excited and we thought, oh, shall we start building? But we're still making a lot of mess and a lot of dust.
Hence why we haven't started the engine either.
And yeah, that's why we've just paused with that. So we're now going with the approach. We've left the frame and some of the wheels and the swinging arm in the living room.
Yep.
Which Joe keeps telling me it's double standards, because if he was doing a bike and he brought it in, I would not be in the house.
She'd have bought it all down by now.
But this is my build, so the rules are different.
Yep.
And I do understand, like I think if it wasn't a show bike, if it wasn't being built for a show, I don't think we would be this precious either. But because we want it to look as best as it can, and that stuff has just all been cleaned and done nice, it does seem counterproductive to bring it down where we're making a lot of mess.
Yeah. But anyway, let's wash up.
Yeah, I need
And
a
we
shower.
go at it again tomorrow.
I need a shower.
It's the day after Stafford.
It is. Sunday.
Welcome back to the channel. We're going to build a bike.
We are, because we went to Stafford yesterday with the list, to get all the things on the list.
For summer Stafford.
To have all of today to just, and it's going to be a bike.
It'll be a bike. So on the bench you have an array of fork parts. So we have new copper washers for the dampers. All these are all cleaned. You've just had them in the sink in the kitchen. This kitchen is getting so much use for this build that I never get to do with my bikes.
Don't be jealous.
You got new fork seals, which are the correct size, and some tools. So we're going to now build these up, yeah?
Yep.
Well, you're going to build them up.
Yes. That'll do for now, yeah.
There you go.
Excellent, eh?
2 fork legs.
Tick that job off the list, you.
Honestly, folks, she sat in the car like Lady Muck. Here I am carrying everything that we need. So she dares.
Hello, you all right?
Yes.
Right, okay, ready?
Excited.
So how did we get on?
It was good, it was good. It fits well. I say, here's our photo on our kitchen side.
Oh yeah, that's what kitchen tables are for.
Definitely. But yeah, it was a good depth. I was a bit worried when we were here last time that it was going to be too thick.
Okay.
But it covers up some of Joe's dodgy welding, so it fits well there.
That's perfect. Looks
so
good on there.
You showed me a comfort foam last time to go on as well.
Yeah. So let me just grab that. The closed cell foam,
Yes.
which we put on, which is about 6 mil.
Yeah.
So we'll put a layer of that on, like that, cut it to shape,
Yeah.
and that'll give you a soft, just takes the edge off the hardness of the seat, and that'll give you a comfort layer. Once we've done that, you've got a choice of foams to do your Bentley stitch to. So we've got 3mm, 6mm, 10mm or 12mm.
Okay.
Obviously, the thicker you go, the higher the seat comes.
Yeah.
So have you had any thoughts on what you might want to, thickness you might want to use?
I don't want it too thick.
You don't want it too thick?
No.
Well, I suggest then that we'll go for a 6mm comfort seat and then a 6mm
Yeah, so 12mm.
scrim foam topper.
Yeah.
And that'll give us 12mm from this height.
Yeah.
Okay, so and
That'd
then
be good.
so that's going to be embroidered. That's your sample for the thread, which is that.
Yes. And I think that goes well.
That's the colour there, which is called wasabi.
Wasabi,
Got my glasses on. That one and that one.
Yeah.
So that will go.
And that's my frame colour.
That's your
so
frame
I think
colour.
that ties in.
That's what we're going to have embroidered on the back. So that will go on to the back of the seat there.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a break line. So that will be plain. And then the Bentley stitch will go forward from there.
When you say Bentley stitch, do you mean double stitch?
Double stitch,
again?
yeah.
Yeah.
You can have single diamonds or you can have twin diamonds.
Can I look at a single diamond option?
Yeah,
Have you got
sure.
one? Huh?
That's a single stitch. That's a double stitch. That's actually done on 12mm, look.
Yeah.
So yours
it's
won't be as
thicker.
quilted as that. It'll be slightly flatter, which is not a problem. I can actually do. I'm not got. Once I've got the material or the level, I'm going to do you 2 samples that big.
Okay.
So then I can do a FaceTime with you,
Oh yes.
and we can say which one do you want.
Yeah.
As that
That'd
just
be-
solves that problem, then,
yeah,
doesn't it? Rather
that'd
than
be
making
good.
a decision now,
Yeah.
we'll do 2 samples, one that big, one in twin,
Yeah.
one in single.
And we'll make a decision.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have a twin line around the edge, aren't
Yeah,
we?
we're
We're
going to
not
have a
having
twin line
piping.
round the edge. If you're doing a single, I'd probably just do a single stitch round the edge.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Keep
If
it
we're
in
doing
together.
twin, then we'll do a twin stitch round the edge.
Right. Yeah.
But then you just mentioned that you wouldn't mind a strap making. Yeah?
Yeah.
So we'll
Want it
do the
all.
strap in the green with obviously with that stitch, and
Yeah.
we can then decide at a later date if you want it at the back,
Yeah.
or
Or
you
better
can move it to
forward.
wherever looks best.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Feels like we've got a plan.
Yes, there's a plan there, definitely.
So there we go. Dropped off the seat. Tick off the list.
It's weird,
Practically
isn't it?
done now. That.
It's strange, isn't it, now that you have to wait? Like, you just... Not strange you have to wait, but it's strange that, like, you don't know what's going to happen next. Until
It'll-
it's just there.
Yeah. It'll all just be done when we pick it up.
Yeah.
So, but that was a really good chat. Or as always, he fills us with lots of confidence.
But he assures us it will be done.
Yep, it'll all be good. It'll be
Be
good.
there for the show.
And like last time, we're now off out for dinner.
Yeah. Because we've got nothing else to be getting on with, really. Like, there's no list. And we are back in the workshop.
We're back.
We've been doing loads.
We have.
Loads and loads of stuff. I got to do all the shiny things. Emily's been polishing. And her hands covered in mess and mess and mess.
I want to know as well, if anybody can tell me, when you get a cut, why does it have to be in a really inconvenient place?
Right in your thumb.
Right at the end of your thumb. So you
pressing.
keep splitting it back open because
Yep.
you just use your thumb for lots of things.
I haven't had any of that. So I got to go to the nice tyre shop. I got a tyre fitted.
Been to the tyre shop.
I've been to the paint shop, bought the wrong colour.
Yes, he did.
There's all sorts going on. But we have a bit of a, not an issue, but a requirement. So Hagen are going to sponsor the build in terms of suspension for the rear.
Yes.
They're going to build some shocks for us.
Yeah.
We've picked the style. we caught up with them at Stafford.
Yeah, bumped in. Didn't realise they were going to be there. Otherwise, I perhaps we're just seeing if we could maybe have collected them. But I didn't know they were going to be at the show. So it's nice surprise. Though. Nice to meet the person that you've been emailing. That's always good.
But it turns out they need a lot more information than we thought.
Yes.
So we've had to send them rider weight, specs of what we want. I had to go on the scales. But anyway, rider weight, the length, the eyelet size for the top, and they want a photo with the angles for stress protrusion and all sorts of things.
Yes. So we've got loads of jobs to do, and we're just going to be chipping away each day, because what are we now? 23 days and counting?
Oh, don't do it. I can't, no. Let's just get on with it.
Okay.
So we're starting with the swing arm. We've got to get that built up with the new bushes and bearings. So we have got an upgrade.
I've got some gold pieces. See, now this is where you're going to test my memory, because I took this apart. Well, these are what we took out, aren't they?
Yep. So originally it had plastic bushes, nylon bushes in there.
Yeah.
And we've gone to an upgrade because those nylon bushes are ridiculously expensive. So what we do is install these needle rollers.
Yeah.
This is actually yet another day. This video has been so all over the place, but...
That's because that's how we are currently. We are all over the
Emily's
place.
packing for us to go away for the weekend. We have something that looks like a bike, I think.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
I am, because actually what you can show people today is that you've tested out the headlight, haven't you? And it's not quite where it needs to be. We're gonna modify these and just bring it in. But actually, you guys can help us with this in the comments. We don't know whether to go and try and get these chromed, or whether to have them, take them back to the powder coaters and have it graphite grey like the frame.
Yep.
I'm leaning graphite grey because my other brackets are graphite grey. So in my head, I just think bracket, 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 but I don't know whether it would actually look better.
Yeah, we'll see.
Chrome.
We'll decide. But yeah, so we got the what?
You're saying we'll decide. I've just asked people for their opinion, don't you? So
As a collective.
should the people.
We'll decide. But yeah, so got your mudguard all in. Swing arm is temporarily in. You've sent all your info off to Hagen.
Yeah.
So they know what we need. Well, they've got what they need to give us what we need. Handlebars are trialled.
Yep.
Lots of bits on the shelf.
Seats being done. We're in conversations about the panels. I think, yeah.
We're feeling positive at the moment.
We are. We've got a week. We have got a weekend away in, so we're just going to have a bit of relaxy time.
Yep.
Then we're going to come back, and we've got 2 weeks. 3
weeks.
No.
We're always in this discussion.
I want it done with some leeway, so we've got 2 weeks to smash it out.
Yep. So we're going to build an engine when we get back, get that in.
Paint this.
Then we can work out where this is going to live to put the fuel taps in, pressure test this, get it painted. I got it wrong. I got it very wrong. Didn't I? I went to the paint shop to get the paint because we know what colour this is going to be, or colours. Apparently, there are lots of shades of different colours and you can get it extremely wrong.
I like, it's known as millennial green, isn't it now?
Mm-hmm.
The workshop is this colour green. The potting shed is this colour green. Our living room and bedroom are painted this colour green. I could not make it any more obvious. My push bike is this colour green. There's lots of things that are this colour green.
It wasn't that colour green, was
You
it?
come back with the wrong colour. You were all chuffy with yourself,
I
with
was,
your
I thought we
paint
were there.
cans.
I thought we nailed
You
it.
sprayed all the things outside. You come in all happy, go outside, go and look. Took one step outside, I was back within like 5 seconds, wasn't I? Like,
Yeah.
no,
Bulldog
wrong.
chewing a wasp.
Back
No.
you go.
But yes, so we have paint. We have virtually everything we need. Stop clapping.
I know, it was further away from the microphone, I forget.
Bad habits. Bad habits for audio.
Have you noticed though how they're all my habits that get told
You
to
don't
be
have to do the
stopped and
editing.
tweaked?
Yes. Anyway. Also, Nick's coming in need to sort out the side panels.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an interesting feature somewhere here.
Mm-hmm,
But yeah, I guess that'll do it for this one.
It's good, it's exciting.
Click like, subscribe, all the good stuff. And
Yeah,
we will
and-
see you either in the next one or in the live stream.
Yes, we will do another live before the Bike Shed show. Might even let people have some sneak peeks
Yeah.
if we're feeling proud and confident.
See you in the next one.